WKRP in Cincinnati.
That right there is worth its weight in gold.
How do you know what color means what?
He doesn't. He just likes. He likes the rainbow. He likes the rainbow.
I gotta.
Wicked.
You're like Grandmaster Flash.
Where'd Tucker go?
Who knows?
He's looking for the FLIR camera.
Yeah, he's like, what? I leave that at home? I didn't know. I didn't know I was supposed to bring it.
He's looking for the mechanic for his KME ladder truck. He just
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, let's slow it down. There might be a sponsor one day. Eckert Fire Tactics.
Sorry.
Yeah, nice.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Anyway, yo, my man, here we are, Buffalo Riverworks, Buffalo, New York. Bobby Eckert.
There we are. We're literally on the river.
Literally on the river.
The Great Buffalo River.
And who knew that Labatt's was in America?
I didn't. I mean, it's across the pipeline from across the river, like comes straight across.
Labatt's
put it in the silos.
Yeah, like the headquarters is here.
It is.
Wild. Canadians have been duping us for a long time.
No way.
Yeah,
We got a whole table of them right
I know.
over here. This is.
I know, our Canadian contingent's over here.
And I
It's
told
great.
them, and they were like heartbroken.
What?
That Labatt's is
American.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
We should try to get one of them to come over on the mics.
Let's get him over.
Yeah.
What's your buddy's name?
Right
from
here.
Harrisburg? Grab him. We need him. Come on, put down your pizza.
Don't fucking
Yeah.
take your time.
Take your time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's
Jesus
no
Christ.
rush
Get over
here.
here. I need you on the mic. We need Canada represented right
Yeah.
now. What do you got? A shot and a beer?
He's Canadian, of course he does.
All right, we got to talk about something.
Yeah, what's going on, boys?
Give me your name, brother. I forget. Give it to me.
Ralphruddiger.
Ralph.
Ralph holds a Ralph actually, Jeremy. I don't know, and Rob. I don't know if you know this about
I
Ralph.
lost that
Talk
for
to
a
me.
second.
So
Nothing.
You got no juice?
There we go. I'm back.
How about now?
So Ralph holds a few
Good?
records. I don't know if you know this about Ralph, but
Let me hear it.
Spotty, very spotty.
he has the most parking tickets
Yeah.
in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, for a Canadian than any Canadian there is. He actually holds a record.
That sounds accurate.
Outstanding
Wow.
parking tickets in Harrisburg. Harrisburg, if you're watching, you're not getting paid.
No.
Shout out to Harrisburg boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Shut
guys,
it, parking maids.
That meter maid saw him coming a mile away.
would you walk back to your car with a boot on it, like 15 tickets on the
well,
window?
I think I can't go back to Harrisburg Firemanship Days next year.
You can, just don't park in a metered spot.
I'm gonna
Take an Uber.
buy new. I think I'll just ditch the plates. I'll get new plates or something.
Uber in.
I'll Uber in.
Uber, eh?
That's my
I'm
parents
flying
call it
to
Uber.
Harrisburg International, and I'll just jump an Uber. We'll be good.
Awesome. So
That's
let's
the
talk
plan.
about something real quick. Canadian man that you are.
Rush is playing right now.
Rush.
Not a Geddy Lee fan. Sorry to say.
You're Canadian.
I'm a bad Canadian.
This is a
Canadian.
This is a weird podcast.
Sorry, guys.
We're learning a lot
No.
about the
This
Canadians.
is exactly what we
We
want.
learned
So,
a lot about the Canadians.
do we want to talk about Labatt's real quick while we have a Canadian at the table with us?
Yeah, what's up with the bats? How'd you feel finding out it was American?
I don't know. I thought it was a good Canadian beer. We wheeled into the Riverworks here.
Yeah.
We're at the Labatt Brewery in Buffalo.
United States
Yeah.
of America.
What the hell is going on? Your
That's an
world is
American-
blown.
That's an American maple leaf right there.
That
Yeah,
America.
a lot of maple
Yeah.
there.
I love
So
it.
yeah.
So listen, let's talk about it. Let's get serious for half a second, brother. Ralph, thanks for joining us, man. You guys drove down from Canada, and I know Buffalo. It's a stone's throw away, but you guys actually put in a couple hours of drive time, no?
Yep.
Like 3-4 hours to get here
Correct.
today.
Yes.
And then another 3 at the border, so.
Yeah, we were pretty smooth at the border. The Americans respect the where you guys headed. We're going to a fireman conference.
Well,
Right on,
he
brother.
hides all his drugs in
Carry
body
on,
cavities,
guys.
so it's no big deal getting through. They don't really search at the border like they used to.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get held up quite often. You don't even leave the country.
I've never
There's
been out of the
way.
country. No,
this is
never
the
been.
farthest you've. This is the closest you've been to
That's
being
it.
out of
I
the
see
country.
Ken, I wave to it. I'm like, hey.
That's awesome. So, Ralph, give me a little rundown, brother. I mean, you guys came all this way, obviously, for the Brotherhood and so on, but also because of Eckert's lecture, right? You guys met back in
Yep.
Harrisburg.
That's right.
Maybe you could do me a favor, man, because so many people I don't think get it. Talk about the Brotherhood. Talk about why you drove here just like you went to Harrisburg, man. What's the attraction for you and your
Honestly,
guys?
to me, talking with these guys, one of the big things that stood out to me with the Harrisburg lecture, or maybe it might have been the Tactics on Tap there, talking about rules that need to be bent and rules that need to be broken, and understanding what can be bent and what can be broken in the name of company pride and doing the right thing for the men.
I get it.
And that stood out to me. We were just talking about that at the table there, and there's every department's got rules that need to be bent and rules that need to be broken and it's up to the company officer to, figure that out.
Sometimes you just got to get chewed out. You know what I mean?
You can't buck a one-way street.
No,
that's a stupid rule.
It is a dumb rule.
Stupid rule.
It's a dumb rule, and it's funny. The more people you talk to, I was talking to Shaun earlier, and you had Shaun. It's just, he said the same circus, different clowns, and he's so right. Like everywhere you talk to, it's same problem, same whatever, and just guys are trying. There is guys trying to do the right thing out there, and the right thing to do is the hardest thing. It really is the hardest thing to do, and it's great to see that guys are committed to doing the right thing.
And we just hit on that, man. We talk about that all the time on our platform, and it's like, the positive is the 90%, the negative is 10, but the 10% gets all the attention.
Yeah,
right. It does. It gets all the attention.
I mean,
and it drags people down along the way.
Negativity, it seems to follow the fire service for whatever reason. There's a lot of haters or whatever, and if everybody just be positive and try to lift the person up next to them, I mean, it sounds cliche or weird or whatever, but who cares? Just be friends with everybody, man. Tonight, we're going to have a great night.
Oh, this is fantastic.
As soon as I'm done talking, we're going to have a great time. We're already having a great time, and more to come from things like this, and you got guys coming from Canada just to the brother. To me, there's a void in the fire service if the guys are driving all the way here or coming all the way here because they can't fulfill it in their area.
They can't find it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And that's what's wrong with the fire service. Preach positivity, preach good things, and good things will come. You know what I mean? Would you agree?
For sure. Bastianelli had a good thing, talking about at Harrisburg as well. Real inspiring. Brian Bastianelli. Real inspiring talk about that same sort of thing. Try and keep the negativity out.
Yeah.
Just focus on the brotherhood.
Would you say
so many different avenues you can reach down now to look for that inspiration?
Would you say you go to things like this to get recharged?
For sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say it was funny. We talk about negativity, and I was listening to something the other day, and they said you approach something with a negative attitude. Your productivity in being successful and how you're going to approach your day and how successful you're going to be is it's cut in 2/3. It's just if you have a negative outlook and you got your poop pants on, it ain't gonna win. And then for the fire service, for us to be negative, that's no good.
I agree, man. Everybody's always trying to cut down somebody else.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I don't need to be 2/3 less successful when I'm trying to save lives or put fires out.
Yeah, but I think part of it too is understanding where to draw that freaking line, man. Because
it is hard to find.
The firehouse needs to have ball busting. That's a given.
100%.
We can't shy away from that because we need to put out guys that have a thick skin that can take some ball busting and can give it. The problem now is understanding what that line is before you cross that line, right? And that line is so freaking gray now. We have so many people that are too soft and
too sensitive.
You can't, right? And that's a thing. That's an absolute thing that's happening. And
even today, talking to the females today,
yeah,
absolutely. I asked them today, what is their hardest thing about being a female firefighter? Because I'm curious, and I got a lot of insight, and it's interesting to hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of guys here in this room, and they're probably shrug their shoulders to female firefighters. I know a couple female firefighters.
Kick ass.
Yeah. So it's good to hear both sides.
Yeah, no doubt. And I just think it's so important. But, man, Ralph, you guys traveled all this way. You got a table full of Canadians over here, which I absolutely
love.
So
so disappointed that Labatt's is American.
they're going to talk about it. I mean, it's going to be – they're going to come back with Molson.
Would you call your president the chancellor or what is he?
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. You better write his ass.
Let's not talk about that.
You better write his ass yo, man.
Is
Is Crown Royal still Canadian?
I don't know.
It better be, or I'm
Everything I know
done.
is upside down now.
Might have that American maple leaf on it like this one,
Yeah.
We got into our little Airbnb tonight. We walked in. First thing we saw was a gun laying on the nice little rifle on the windowsill.
What are you staying with, Rob Ridley?
America,
outrageous.
Oh, yeah.
2A.
Thanks, guys.
We love it here.
Yeah.
Kicking it up
That's
today.
cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And City Harrisburg, just to let you know, Ralph is in Buffalo in United States of America if you need to talk to him about your parking tickets.
Find him. He's going to be on the loose tomorrow.
And Ralph's he's out of here after that.
Yeah, he's like, all right, well, we'll see you later.
Be all right.
Well, brother, thank you, man.
Hey, man.
I appreciate you
Thanks for
being
having
here.
us.
Thanks for the support.
Thanks for putting this on close to
And,
the border. It makes it accessible for us Canadians.
Hell yeah. Listen,
time.
brother, the one thing
Ralph.
about this fire service, plain and simple, and Bob pointed it out, if you're going to drive 3-4 hours to find a void, find that Brotherhood, find a night like this,
100%,
then we're not doing it right. This fire service needs a lot more activities, maybe like this or something else that encourages the Brotherhood and gets that message out. You shouldn't have to drive 3-4 hours and surround yourself with 1 or 2 people that get it. You should be able to surround yourself with 100 people that get it and drive 5 minutes and still get it. So, brother, I can't thank you enough, man. It's humbling for me and Rob and the rest of the National Fire Radio guys and Bobby, man, that you guys are willing to make that trip.
Come to Canada.
They're everywhere.
That's what I got.
We showed up in Harrisburg, and you realize that there's the same people exist, like you said. It's a same circus, different town, whatever.
Different clowns, yeah.
You know, but the good guys exist everywhere too. So
listen, surround yourself with people you want to surround yourselves with, and you'll win every time.
Yep.
So thank you, brother.
All
We
right,
appreciate it, man. Nice meeting you. There it is.
Watchman parking tickets.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Shaun, get in here real quick before we dump out and we get into this lecture. I got to get you in here real quick. Sebi, how we doing on time, buddy? All right, beautiful.
Shaun, you got to be our Shaun, you got to be our standing Canadian guy real quick. I don't know if you can handle that. Hey.
I can hear you now.
You got to be our standing Canadian guy. Oh, okay.
Check this. This one keeps dumping out. His headphone keeps dumping out on him. Oh, well, how about the sound though too? What number is he?
I'm gonna need you to get your shit together.
Is he number 1?
There's like 35 of them.
Yeah.
Your span of control for technical.
You got anything now, Shaun?
Is wild.
No, he's got nothing.
It's definitely optimal.
No,
37, 5's optimal. You're like 3
You got
to 1.
somebody talking.
What number is he?
You know what I'm saying? Test
How about
it.
now?
Yeah. Here, I thought it was like 5 to 7, but you know.
All right, technical difficulties. There we go,
35,
Shaun.
37.
Earwax, bro.
I don't know. I hope not, brother. I hope you can fix
37.
that.
Did you say 37 or?
Well, 37.
My wife.
I'm not good with numbers.
I'm not either.
All right, we're trying to. Sebi's working on getting the headphones working here. Wow.
Oh, man. What happened?
Take the pressure off of Sebi. Was that a whole pizza? That was a whole pizza.
I feel like I'm calling a Flyers game, so I'm just gonna be like, oh man, this guy, the one who just ate a whole pizza, dropped the whole thing on the floor.
How about now?
There's some guys that you can tell drink a lot, yelling at him from the bar.
You good? Shaun, you with us now?
I'm with you now.
Shaun from the fire department we can't talk about, right? Social media policy.
Shaun is a local urban fireman, and
Allegedly.
All right, so listen, real
Minnesota.
quick. I'm just going to gush for 2 seconds.
Erie
One,
County.
Jeremy's gonna get on his.
No, I'm not going to make it weird. Maybe a little bit, but Shaun, thank you, brother. Without you, this wouldn't have happened tonight.
Yeah, legit.
What you did was brought Brotherhood and Bobby Eckert to Buffalo to spread the word, and I appreciate that.
I'm happy to have you guys. You know, I told you all in Indy when we talked to you and Rob and your boys.
Yep.
You know, we have a great thing going on here in Erie County, the city of Buffalo, and we need more of this. So for you to bring your event, I'm unbelievably humbled that we were able to get it done.
Listen, man, you were with
some guys here and brothers and sisters here. And,
you were the boots on the ground for us here, man. We've never been able to pull this off without it.
It's a lot of fun.
And we owe you big, and we're looking to return that favor any day. But
I started a tab in your name.
that's fine. I mean, listen, you have no idea.
That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, I went up there before.
You don't owe me that big.
Listen, I went up there before to order a beer, and she goes, "What tab?" And I said, "It's my part. I don't know, my tab."
Just pick one.
And she goes, "Well, what's your name?" And I go, "Well, it's under National Fire Radio." She goes, "Who's that?" And I go, "We're the ones throwing this party. Like, don't I have a tab going here?"
She
She's
told
like,
me you need a credit card.
"Yeah." I was like, "You got to be kidding."
I go, put it on the big guy in the white shirt.
Yeah, the big guy in the
Very
white shirt.
serious. Very serious.
I love it.
And I got one for 100 of my friends. I hope you don't mind.
That's fine. Listen, man.
I got 4 friends.
Our
Two
last-
are sitting at this table.
Our
3 are
last
sitting at
bar
this table.
tab hurt us at the end of the night, so this one's going to hurt again.
I heard all about it.
Real quick, because we're going to get Bob up in a few minutes. But Shaun, you're also a big-time lecturer. You do a lot of teaching and training, and you're affiliated with the FDIC and Firehouse and all these events, right? And so you spread the good word just like Bob does. And sitting here tonight with both of you and watching you guys, like today, we spent the day together. You guys did a little recon across the city.
Yes.
And then we reconvened, had some lunch, and just the storytelling and the fun. It's awesome, man. It's awesome to see guys with a passion for this job. And you guys hadn't met each other before you got here, right, Bob?
I feel like I've known Shaun for 30 years.
Right.
It's amazing when somebody has the same mindset as you, and you just like kind of talk. It sounds. We're looking at each other kind of weird right now. Our wives be looking at each other like, what are they doing? But
Rob, I'm sitting in the middle and I'm getting creeped out right now, man.
I'm just happy that's happening.
We're
I'm
gonna
like,
give you a sexy sandwich. Be careful.
Where are your hands right now, Jeremy?
Yeah, they're on the table,
So
brother.
I FaceTimed Bobby before accidentally too. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm here at the hotel, and 2 seconds later, I hear his voice coming out of my pocket.
That's cute. I liked it. It was good.
I'm glad
not many voices get near my pockets.
I'm glad we can facilitate the bromance between you guys.
Bromance is live, real thing.
All right, so listen, Bob, we're going on in like 10 minutes. What are you talking about tonight, man?
So
Tell me about what you're doing.
Considerations lecture, and it's basically just keeping it simple. It's about simplistic approach to fireground operations. We're going to talk building construction, some size up stuff, and that's going to be good. I think everybody will get something out of it, and we'll see what happens.
I think it's going to be great, man. We got a full house. I'm super pumped with the crowd that we have. Sun's going down. We're on the water here in Buffalo.
No rain.
Thank God.
It never rains in Buffalo. It snows. Yeah, and it's nice for 4 days. I'm glad you're here for our 4-day summer. Tucker.
It's funny, like snow for you is like
Tuesday.
No, but I'm saying like snow's like 14 inches.
Oh yeah.
Like dusting, they shut down New Jersey. Kids aren't going to school.
Anything less than a foot, we don't even think about it. Ugh. No. I don't bring my snowblower out unless I get 18 inches of snow.
All right.
Screw that, brother. Screw that.
Anything else we got to...
yeah, real quick. I just want to talk about it real quick because we wouldn't be here, obviously, without Shaun. And that's why I wanted to bring Shaun over. Shaun, talk about real quick your podcast that you have.
Yeah, so I got Thin Red Line Radio with my buddy John, who's a Jersey guy.
Yep.
He's a member of Passaic, captain in Passaic. Truck 2, I think.
It's actually North Jersey. It's a different state.
Oh, so they talk funny. North Jersey.
No. We're normal.
What did we talk about earlier at lunch? That they don't. They suck.
That's two separate.
It's just first. Their hockey teams are weird. They don't know what to pick. It's
South Jersey. They got to go to Philly.
They have 3 hockey teams that they pick from. I just have one. It's weird. I don't know.
At least Shaun's football team is in New York.
We're the only New York football team.
That is very
amazing,
true.
right? Because all the other New York teams. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Yeah, let's move on, Shaun. More about you, less about us.
All right, cool. Our football team stinks. Our hockey team stinks. Oh, my wife works there, though, so we love them. We love them.
Absolutely.
Thin Red Line Radio Show. My buddy John, a Jersey guy, he was trying to get here, but his kid graduated high school this week, so
gotcha.
A lot of fun.
I love it. You guys are talking a good word, man.
Guys with some experiences talking what we feel like talking about. We have not started interviewing some guests yet, but you 3 are on our list.
Beautiful.
People to bring
Shaun,
on.
is it more like our lunch conversation today? Like you guys get into it like that? Because
exactly.
Shaun and I had a really good conversation today, actually about attic fires.
Right.
And we kind of went off on a soapbox on each of us, but
it's almost like good cop, bad cop. You know?
Okay.
I don't take much very seriously, and John's very serious about it. But John don't go to any fires. I go to a lot of fires, so it's good cop, bad cop.
John, you're here to defend yourself.
Wow.
He's not here to defend himself, so I can say no. But
John, get your head down.
Yeah, John, pick
a hockey team.
I do love listening to it, man. I do, because John's a detail guy. He's detail oriented. He's totally into the job.
Yes.
Not that you're not, but you're more fun approach and laugh it off and so on. It's awesome. The rapport you two have is great.
The nice thing about John and I is that we're the same, but we're different. You know, he's from Jersey. I'm from New York. Different jobs.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
The same, but
he knows way more about being. He knows way more about being a fire captain than I do. But
fuck up.
I just listen, bro. I make this up as we go. You know.
I thought you were taking a shot at Jersey, North Jersey.
No. But no. So it's a lot of fun, and it was just something that we just decided to do, and it's not a money thing. It's not a business. It's just
it's fun.
We get together,
it's
have a good
fun.
time, and and it's great.
And you know what? You get the word out there, and you guys get to share your experience, man. You guys bring a lot. You bring a lot. Your pedigree is full, man. You bring a lot to the table, and those needs to be shared. Those stories.
100%.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's fantastic. Real quick, because the bagpipers are getting ready to go here. I just want to mention a few sponsors of this. Shaun, without you, we wouldn't have been able to get this done. So thank you, brother.
Thanks
Truly
for allowing me to
appreciate
have
it.
you here.
Empire Emergency Apparatus, Dave Mangus. These guys are the Rosenbauer dealer up here outside of Buffalo, New York. We got a couple rigs outside Holly Joint Fire District. They got a Viper outside. It's a beautiful piece. And Ellicott Creek's got a engine outside, a top mount pump engine. So Dave and Empire Emergency, thanks for all your help, brothers. First Out Rescue Equipment, Mike and the crew. Thank you, guys. You guys are doing great things here. You're friends with Shaun, and you guys have been a huge support for all of us, and we thank you very much. Check out First Out Rescue Equipment. Not only do they sell fire equipment, but they also have their First Out Rescue Extrication College and training, so they can offer a full realm of products and knowledge, so check them out. Buffalo Professional Firefighters Local 282. Shaun, thank you for helping us with that.
The local right here.
Yeah, these guys are rock stars, man. If you're not familiar with Buffalo Fire Department, check them out. These guys go to work. They're a rock solid department. They hustle, and they're into the job. And the local supporting us tonight is huge, and we appreciate that 100%, man. And then Erie County Fire Chiefs Association, awesome. Thank you, brothers, for sponsoring us, being a part of this event. And we got a lot more to come. We got the bagpipers lining up. We're going to get rolling here in just a few minutes. Shaun and Bobby, thank you, Bob. Looking forward to the good word, man. Rob, take us out, brother.
Everybody, this is Rob, National Fire Radio, at our On Tap event in Buffalo, New York. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys in a little bit. It's going to be a great time.
Woo! Thank you, guys.